Wow, what a day to be an ADA holder, because guys, ADA is absolutely crushing it right now. It's broken out above its trend. It's actually pushing some levels we haven't seen since back in July. And now it's a question of, will this extend and move further? Guys, this has actually led us to the point where ADA is separated and it's actually the best performing asset in the top 20 assets in crypto. And that's a pretty big deal. And I want to talk about that with you guys. I want to talk about what price might do from here. I want to gauge just a few things going on in the crypto market. So if you guys are new or haven't already, show your support for the channel down below. Hit that subscribe button, that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So I tried to film an earlier version of this video like 10 minutes ago. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, and that would have been awesome because ADA was actually below 89 cents. And right now, we're actually at about 90 cents. And why this is happening, why ADA is moving so aggressively, is because it is not stuck with these tight liquidity pools with other assets, because also because there is very thin liquidity here for ADA, like we've talked about. It doesn't like to live in the middle of these ranges. It likes to be at the top, likes to be at the bottom. And what that could lead us to is maybe a 90 cent rejection. I'll talk about that more here in just a moment about the likelihood of that taking place. But even ADA has now separated from other similar assets. And what I mean by that is those US-based cryptos, right? Your Algo, HBAR, XLM, XRP, they tend to move in conjunction with each other. And ADA has just blown all of them out of the water. And this isn't to dog any of those other assets, but just take a look. Algo, 3.2% on the day. HBAR, 2% on the day. XLM, 1.16% on the day. XRP, about 0.7% on the day. So yeah, ADA's having an absolutely stellar day to the point where it has actually led us to become the best performing asset in the top 20, up 6.68% over the last 24 hours. And nothing else is even within spitting distance. And it is looking great. Now, here's what I will say is we're sitting at a level for ADA that, historically speaking, likes to push back just a little bit. And what that could mean for ADA is right now, we've had such sizable green daily candles. Remember, yesterday was actually a 8.84% gain. Today's 6.9% gain. We could, in fact, get a rejection here and a retest at our longer term trend, which we're currently broken out of, before making this extension. That might not happen at all. Okay, it's going to come down to how much strength and confidence in the crypto market is there. How much conviction do you have in terms of people that bought kind of around these ranges here? Because yes, there are speculators moving into the market right now. Want to show everybody right now in terms of USDT dominance, we're actually sitting at about 4%, which is the lowest ranges we have seen since well into January, right? So this is a very exciting spot to be, but it needs to remain consistent. Now, that being said, if there is enough confidence in the market, you could very easily see ADA accelerate towards $1.08. Would not surprise me at all. Ethereum just keeps closing in closer and closer and closer to setting a new all-time high. Right now, it's, gosh, we're probably 1% away. Now, 2.25% from a new all-time high. That's the perfect spot to be. And what I will say is that the fact that ADA is doing what it's doing right now gives me a lot of confidence that when retail starts hitting the market, we're going to see ADA do some pretty wild things. Actually, just eclipsed 90 cents, which is great. And I want to show you something else here in just a moment. But right now, everything else just kind of eh. While ADA's just doing what it's doing is great. I mean, I really don't have anything else to say on top of that, right? Now, here's what I will say is that when we're looking at these trending assets on CoinMarketCap, ADA is actually at number 7 right now. I would not be surprised if tomorrow it's number 1, number 2. That tends to be how these things work. The best gainers tend to kind of surge up these parts or up these charts. People tend to chase prices, but that's what we have working in our favor right now. If we trigger retail right now, this will be the biggest breakout we have seen here in this market cycle alone. I hope everybody realizes that, right? We still have major short interest to the upside. We can see major liquidations take place. We haven't even started to trigger retail yet. But if they see days like this, that is when they start buying. That is when they start flooding the markets. It's funny because someone made a good comment. Where have the ADA haters gone? Where have they, faded away to? It's exactly what happens every time. They've gone quiet again because they understand that right now we're doing something pretty exciting in the market. And I'm really hoping that as we get through the back half of the week, it does not stop. So that's all I got for you guys. I appreciate you as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.